I don't know if they've done this in the UK, but in America, they do these reading reward programs where if children read so many books, they get a reward, like maybe a gift certificate to go get pizza, um, or something that they would like. I remember this growing up. I liked these science fiction fantasy books when I was little, The Never-Ending Story. And I know many of my friends liked The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. These are not short books. But if you tell this class or a student you're going to get a prize for being the one who reads the most books, are you going to go and get these large, beautiful, wonderful books? Or are you going to get the thinnest, quickest, easiest to read book? You're going to go get the easy read books so you can get through as many as possible and get all the stickers or whatever you have to collect to go get that pizza party. So your motivation, which you might have loved reading, you might have loved literature and appreciated it for its own sake, but you quickly lose a connection with that in order to get something that's supposed to be, it's dopamine inducing, really, it's junk food. So that reward, this, and even if it's not a major reward, it could just be a star. If it's a star chart hanging on the wall, you want to be the person having all the stars. So you're operating not to enjoy literature, but to be rewarded for this. So I thought that was such a great example of how a lot of our in our ways of coercing children and people detaches them over a long period of time from what they want. Does that mean, as a parent, that I'm never going to tell my child what to do? Because obviously, I will tell them. I want them to take care of themselves, and I worry. And I will say to them, if you don't like get outside and get some fresh air, you're not going to be, you're not going to be okay. It's good for you to do that. So I'm pushing them out, and they may not want to do it, but I'm nudging them to go do it because I believe it's the right thing. But if they loved to do it, if they really naturally gravitated towards this and I was pushing them to do it, I would be taking it away from them in a way. So what I'm hoping is I'm cultivating something. I can't say I'm getting it all right, but I guess I just wanted to like not point the finger and say coercion is really horrible and we should never do it, because I think it's not possible to live in a society where we completely get rid of it. But a lot of times we disguise this with euphemistic language. Support. This is a word that gets used a lot. A parent had received a letter from their school. The letter had said they were criticizing the parent for not supporting the child into school. What the school meant is they wanted that parent to drag the child in physically. And so the school said, you're not supporting your child to come into school. They're really changing the language here to avoid saying you're not dragging your child in. Children who are neurodivergent. So if you've got a tree, I use a tree metaphor a lot. If you have a tree that grows mostly straight up, or it looks already mostly like the shape somebody else wants it to look like, there's only a little bit of trimming, and that's probably okay for the tree. The tree will still be pretty much healthy. But if you have like a very divergent tree, it's going in all different directions, and you want it to take a completely different shape, which society, this is often how it is for society when it comes to neurodivergent children, they're going to trim the tree a lot. And this can hurt the tree and make the tree sick and unwell. So it creates a lot of problems trying to make neurodivergent people fit into society the way that it is.